Hello everybody. These are some tips to get some money with your art. If you guys are looking for ways, as sort of a side project to make some money with, one of your good skills, and that may be art, then this is something that could really help you out. Making stickers. Believe it or not, this can actually bring in some decent revenue if you stay relevant with everything that's going on and really paying attention to what people, preferably the younger kids, really like, because they're the ones that buy the stickers. Just go ahead and make some of those, and all you'll need is some priority mail. These are already stickers. You just draw whatever you want with probably just Sharpie or pencil or even pen, and then what you can do is once you draw it, you just cut it out and then it peels right off. Now these are some of mine that I've done. And I like turtles, just little simple things that you can do that people will buy. And all you'll need is priority mail. Just walk into your local post office and you can literally just grab a handful and they really won't say anything to you as long as you made a purchase of some kind. Another one you can do is if you go to a Dollar Tree, you can get frames. These are for, I've showed this in my last video. But what you can do is go ahead and pick up a $1 frame. They're only $1, glass, wood. They're actually pretty nice. Do a sketch of whatever, but if it's on paper and you're kind of, thinking nobody would really buy it because it's cheap material, if you just frame it and make it look nice, erase the smudges, people will actually buy that. And for only $1, hey, that's all profit from there. Another one. If you want to do art, you always, we make money with art, you always got to be creative. You always got to think of different ways, especially if you're trying to make it a living. You got to think of ways to be up there and really different, use different materials and think of different things that people don't use. Now, people do use this. These are just wood, pieces of wood. These were little logs about yay big, and what I did is I chopped it up. It took me forever. I used a hacksaw. That's why they're so jagged, but with just some paint. I've showed these in some last of my videos, but I've already sold them. Just go ahead and cut those up and sell them for $20 a slab. Paint something like Day of the Dead. These come out looking really, really nice, especially richer, the older people who are really into Renaissance type stuff will buy those like that, I'm telling you. And I have quite a bit here. Now if you just do simple math, 2, 4, 6, 8, that's $80 right here, and you can literally paint all these in one day if you really, really wanted to. Another one. If you don't have the money for canvas, here's an easy thing. Let me get something. This right here, this little contraption, I'm just using it for a jar. Just a 3-liter I cut in half, but this is actually glue. All you need is flour, sugar, water, and vinegar. Simple as that. Stir it all together and it makes glue. Now this isn't any normal glue. This could work if, for jewelry. It's kind of thick, but I mean, hey, it don't really matter. The more you stir it, the more fine it'll be. But I use this when I make my own canvas. Now what this is newspaper. Newspaper is already the perfect size for canvas. All you do is just fold it, and between each fold you lay your homemade glue, so everything's free. Just dig in your recycle bin or your parents' old newspaper, go ahead and glue in between each page, and just sort of put some textbooks or whatever you want on top to flatten it. Give it a few days to dry, because this glue does take a little while to dry, but hey, it's free. And then right here, you can hit up a dollar store and get extremely cheap white spray paint, or you can even use your own paint. It doesn't really matter, but spray paint's more fine and it works as like a glue, so it'll seep through these thin pages and stick to the other side. Now all you need to do is get one can, and I mean, hell, there's quite a bit in this can. This one's brand new, but all you gotta do is spray paint, do a couple coats, let it dry, and it looks like canvas. Then just razor blade the edges or whatever you want to do. You can make it any shape, size, but it actually works as a thick, sturdy piece of canvas. This one's not finished, but hell, that's all I had to show you guys. And then another thing. Instead of going out and spending a lot of money on stuff like this to mix up your paints or to store your paints, all you need is some aluminum foil. Aluminum foil are a really good mixer, Platts. You just use this, throw some paint on there and mix it. I mean, hell, it's cheap. You can get 40 feet of it for $1 at a dollar store. And this is what you can use to throw on there and mix up your paint. You can also use wax paper. If you have hardwood floor that's stained, and you know that, you know, if I get a little bit of paint on here, it won't really fuck it up and my parents won't be mad or whatever is the reason, you can throw it on the floor as long as you clean it up directly when you're done, and make sure you clean up while it's still wet. You can even use your floor, just I haven't told you that. One last thing, this is just a normal composition book, correct? If you really put your mind to it, you can just start sketching up your own comics. Believe it or not, there are websites to where you can go to and people will buy your ideas. No matter what it's written on, it can literally be written on napkins. Now, unfortunately, I do not remember the website, and no, I'm not about to look it up because it's going to take me quite a while to find it. I'd have to ask my friend Bianca, but trust me, all you gotta do is just start sketching up ideas, and if you just Google, you know, local area shops, like art shops, they would actually buy some of your stuff. Now, this is just a normal composition book. It's me and my girlfriend's, and every time we see each other, we trade it back and forth. But believe it or not, I found out you can just, you know, all the gushy writing, let's just skip over that, but if you draw stuff and random sketches and just really weird ideas, you know, believe it or not, you'd have some pretty rich people buying those ideas off of you. I had one offer from Craigslist over something extremely stupid, and I don't even remember, but it was in one of my older books. Unfortunately, they never did text me back or anything, but I did get some hits on some really weird stuff. That's basically it, guys, but hell, hopefully some of this helped you out a little bit, and just always try to be extremely cheap at first when you first start art, and especially when you're doing it all on your own. Just be really cheap with it, you know. Buy the cheapest stuff you can. When you go to dollar stores, look at even the toy aisle. Look everywhere you can, and it'll really help you out in the long run. Thanks, guys.